What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Details for Season 4 of Black Ops 6 have been announced. Here is the roadmap. As you can see, Season 4 launches on May 29th, and we will be receiving new content for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. So let's talk about it, because there are some highlights here and definitely some lowlights. And if we want to focus on the first lowlight, right out the gate, I'm sure you noticed it when the roadmap was on screen. There is no new zombies map for Season 4 of Black Ops 6. For the first time in Black Ops 6's entire post-content release cycle, there will be no zombies map. And that's sort of a surprise. I hope that the reason for this is because the map just wasn't good enough, wasn't up to standard. That would be fine, I think. But it still is a little disappointing. Because I've been one to champion a lot of what they've done with zombies throughout the Black Ops 6 life cycle. I think both Shattered Veil and Citadel de Mort are great maps. Tomb is okay, but the other two are far better. And it's just peculiar that we don't even get like a map. Instead, we get Grief, which I guess for some will be fun. I don't know what to expect really. Like, I'll try it out. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be exactly what zombies needs. I don't know. But I just feel a little robbed that we're not getting a brand new map. There's also a few other modes and events that are coming out that I can't really get super excited about, if I'm going to be honest. Like, especially when it's a King of the Dead event. I just don't care. I don't care about Call of Duty's events. So when I look at Season 4 from a zombies perspective, I'm insanely underwhelmed. Insanely. Hopefully, the other content that's already in Black Ops 6 can hold up long enough for when Season 5 releases, and hopefully Season 5 will have some new zombies content. That's, I guess, all we can hope for. But it's not all down in the dumps, as Warzone is getting some new improvements, and I will highlight this because I think it's important. Resurgence will have a casual mode now, which I do like quite a bit. We'll also be getting some new little updates to Verdansk. A new horizontal zipline will be coming to downtown. Some interactable cranes will be coming downtown. And there's also going to be a new building called the Overlook. I'm fine with that. There's also going to be the addition of the care package, the hand cannon, and there's going to be a search and destroy contract. That's kind of cool. I actually think a lot of what they've focused on for Warzone is pretty good. I think that's fine. I think that's going to hopefully add some more variability to the Verdansk experience. I'm sure some people were expecting maybe the stadium to open with Season 4. Hasn't happened yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hopping into Warzone. I'm going to definitely try out Resurgence Casual, as Casual BR has been a ton of fun for me. Now let's talk about the multiplayer, because this is where I look at Season 4 and I'm more underwhelmed than I am with zombies. Now, we are getting 5 maps, which has become the standard for Black Ops 6's post-launch support cycle season idea, whatever you want to call this. That's been their standard. And none of that changes with Season 4. We're going to be getting the same 3 6v6 maps and 2 strike maps. Doesn't matter how many strike maps you add to Black Ops 6, everyone's just going to play Stakeout anyways. Be nice if they focused a little bit more on core 6v6 maps, but who cares? The main takeaway is the fact that we have to wait until the mid-season update, until Season 4 Reloaded, which is coming, end of June, early July, to be able to play Fringe. And Fringe has been fully remastered to incorporate boots on the ground, so I'm very curious to see how that's going to play. But I won't know until like July, even if I'm caring about Call of Duty at that point, because I'll tell you this. My interest in this franchise is very much teetering on not caring anymore, because everything that I've heard about Black Ops 7 just sounds awful. And we have a seasonal update here, which is probably the most underwhelming update I've seen in the most recent era. Like, this is an MW2 update, if I'm going to be honest. So underwhelming. We have 2 other 6v6 maps. I guess we could talk about Shutdown and Fugitive. I really don't like whatever they've done with map design here in Black Ops 6 to begin with. I think a lot of the new maps they've created are really bad, just like most of the launch maps are really bad. I'm willing to give Fugitive a chance because I'm a sucker for nighttime maps. But who knows? They might screw that up as well, as they screwed so many other aspects of this game up. But maybe I'll reserve my personal opinions for later in the video. Let's talk about this, because I think this is important to mention. One in the Chamber is coming back, and there's also going to be a Party Ops game mode that is coming out in Season 4 Reloaded's update. Both of which I think are fine. I like to have more casual game modes added to Call of Duty. I think that's important. I would just love if these game modes didn't have SBMM built into them. Party game modes just shouldn't have SBMM. They just shouldn't. There's no need to have it. Nobody's trying to play prop hunt to game the system. They're playing prop hunt to have fun. And that should be the goal of game modes like those. So that's kind of my little piece there. I want to play One in the Chamber. I've been adamant that it returns to the Call of Duty franchise. I'm happy that it's back here in Black Ops 6. We'll also be receiving team elimination. I don't know much about this. I haven't been able to find too much information. Hopefully I'll find some more next time I talk about it. And the Grim Reaper is returning as a score streak. Again, a lot of this just feels kind of like a afterthought. That's sort of how this season feels. And I'll touch on why in a second. But first, let's talk about a couple of the new weapons that are coming to the game. If you played Black Ops Cold War, which, yeah, I think you guys can see that I play it. It's the game on screen right now. You know that I am a big fan of the FFAR. That's returning. The LC-10 returning as well. That's going to be really cool. The Olympia is also coming back. I can't complain about that. And there'll be a new marksman rifle as well as the pickaxe. A couple new attachments. And then, of course, new bundles, operators, black cell content, and stuff like that. And then, of course, there are going to be the events that are coming with Season 4, which so far have been announced to be Rivals and, from the world of John Wick, Ballerina. And everybody is already gooning over this Ballerina skin that we're going to be getting for the game. And I can guarantee you the way to earn this skin is through the premium event pass that will be available for the Ballerina event. All in all, this seems like a very half-assed season. If I look at this, it feels like a roadmap from MW2, not a roadmap from Black Ops 6. These seasonal launches are providing less and less content, less and less quality. But hey, if the focus for Season 4 is to improve the quality of life of the game, I can live with that. Because that should be the focus. That should be what Treyarch cares about more than just adding more slop and more content into the game. But if the game continues to be as bad as it is right now, with terrible matchmaking issues, terrible hit detection, terrible servers, the cheater situation being more out of control than ever, no amount of content is going to save it. No amount of content is going to completely distract people from those problems. So while I look at this season and I say it's underwhelming, I am hoping, praying even, that what we get for Season 4 is some necessary quality of life updates to the game that improve the game for everyone. That's what I'd rather see. I guess we'll have to find out on May 29th. But until then, I'm sure there's going to be more news and more notes to come out regarding what happens here in Call of Duty. So if that interests you, please think about sticking around this channel. There's a subscribe button down below. Join the other 4,000 people that have decided to join this channel. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Season 4 down below in the comment section. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.